This is the Sunday Business Page with John Delano.
Good morning, I'm John Delano. Welcome to another home edition of the Sunday Business Page. Our special guest today is Megan Stanley, who's the Executive Director of the Pittsburgh Commission on Human Relations. Megan, welcome to the show.
Thank you, John. Good to be here.
You know, the Supreme Court last week made a very important decision that affects employers and employees all across this country. And it has to do with gay rights, with protections for those who are gay or transgendered. If I understand correctly, what the court essentially said is that the Civil Rights Act of 1964, that already prohibits discrimination on the basis of sex, includes such things as sexual orientation. Is that right, Megan?
Yes. So basically, the Civil Rights Act of 1964 is now more broadly defining sex to not just include male, female, anatomical structure, but to also think about things like sexual orientation, gender identity, and gender expressions, and that those also are covered under the basis of sex.
Well, the city of Pittsburgh already outlaws discrimination in the workplace based on those three items, but I think a lot of people don't understand exactly what that's all about. Can you help us to understand what those terms mean?
Sure. There are really three distinct categories here. So even though federally these all fall under the basis of sex, we think of sexual orientation as, a person's desire for relationships with people in a particular sex or gender. We might think of things like lesbian, gay, heterosexual, homosexual, asexual, among other things. Gender identity is somebody's actual or perceived identity as they relate to the gender spectrum. So that could be male, female, both, neither, non-binary, or something else. And then finally, gender expression is how somebody expresses their gender identity. And we often know that through things like their outward dress, appearance, and mannerisms.
Can you describe some of the discriminations that occur in the workplace by employers against individuals who fit into one of these categories?
Sure. Since we've been investigating these cases for years, we have seen things where, employees, when they come out as gay or transgender, are being harassed or assaulted. They might be denied job opportunities once they come out or once that becomes known, or they might be denied promotions, and employers might say things like, we just don't think that you're a good fit for this position. So those are all ways that we see discrimination happening. But there are a lot of things that companies can do to prevent that.
Well, that's exactly what I want you to do, is give us some advice. What should companies and frankly employees who feel they've been abused, now that the Supreme Court has ruled in this area, what should folks do?
Sure. So what I would recommend is, of course, reach out to your local Human Relations Commission, but also a couple of concrete things like creating safe spaces for employees to come forward about coming out, transitioning, changes they need, or any issues that come up like harassment. Right now, review your training and policies. Do you cover harassment and discrimination towards LGBTQ people in your trainings and your orientation? If you have a dress code, what does somebody do while they're transitioning, or if they are transgender? Does your EEO statement cover LGBTQ protections? Consider diversity awareness training for all staff so that they understand this. Consider things like having a gender inclusive bathroom option, generally single stall. And really, finally, treating people with lived experience here as experts so they can tell you the experiences they've had and you can learn from that.
And then finally, we only have a few seconds. If you're an employee and you feel that your employer is not doing the right thing, what can you do?
You can reach out to the EEOC, they cover you federally, or you can reach out to the state or local Human Relations Commission.
Well, Megan Stanley, Executive Director of the Pittsburgh Commission on Human Relations, thank you so much for sharing with us today. We really appreciate it. Thank you for watching the Sunday Business Page. If you have a suggestion for a guest, please do get in touch with me at jdelano@kdka.com. Have a great Sunday, everybody.